Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, the Monifah channel, where I talk about everything from my everyday life, fashion, motherhood, whatever I like. Honestly, I will talk about. So if you are back watching again, welcome. So today's video is all about me on my Instagram. If you follow me on there, so if you don't follow me right now, Monifah. But on my Instagram, I asked you guys some questions last month to ask me anything that I can answer for you guys that you've been dying to know about, because I know you want to know about me. I want to know about y'all too. So that's what this video is all about. I'm just answering those questions, which is really all over the place on the spectrum. But yeah, I'm just happy to be answering those questions so you all can get to know me a little bit more, and I can get to know y'all too. So let's start. So the questions is on my phone. So all right, so the first question is, when do you plan on having baby number 2, and how many children do you want? Well, honestly, before I got pregnant with my son, I said that I only wanted, 2 kids. 3 would be like oopsie daisy type of baby, but I think I really only want 2. 1 is enough for me already, but we haven't really set like an actual date we want to begin planning for baby number 2. But if I had to choose, it would probably be maybe we could start baby making at the end of the year, so the end of 2022. That's my ideal. If I'm like pregnant by December, that would be perfect. Because at that point, Jackson and potential new baby number 2 will be spaced out almost like 4 years apart, which I don't know, the time just, I didn't want my kids that far apart. At least I would have like 2 years apart, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for another child, which is why I'm not pregnant yet. So when it comes to expanding my family, that is something I'm thinking about almost all the time, especially seeing Jackson get more older, seeing him grow up. It's just, it makes me a little bit emotional because like he is really becoming a big boy. Like, I see why people have more babies, just so they can enjoy the baby stage just a little bit more. But that's like it, because now he's about to be 3 years old in like 3 weeks. So yeah, it's a lot going on. But I hope that answered your question. So the next question is, where are you from? Who are you with? What is your sign, your age, your height? Accepting new friends. That was a lot in one, but I got you, girl. Okay, so I am from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised on the east side of Detroit, more specifically. I am with Mr. Rodeo Slack, my husband, my hubby. That is who I'm with. We met in college. So that is my man. And what's my sign? So I am a Taurus. My birthday is May 10th, 1996. Yes, I'm 25. I will be turning 26 this year. And I am 5'8". Well, I went to the doctor, they said I'm like 5'7.5", but I rounded up. I'm 5'8". I'm part of the tall girls, okay? And am I accepting new friends? So this one has been on my mind a lot this year. I think I do want new friends. So to answer your question, yes, I am accepting new friends, but I feel like I love the friends I have now. Like, they're very solid. But as I grow older, I'm like stepping into different career paths and things like that, it's just like I want to be connected with those type of people as well. And like on Instagram I already have, like I say, like social media friends, so like the women that I do talk to, and I would just love to get to know those women more and maybe like hang out, meet up one time. So I am open to accepting new friends. I think it'll be fun. I feel like I'm a cool, friendly girl, so if you want to be my friend, let's talk, let's get each other numbers, like let's do it. Like, it don't have to just stay on social media, because we can meet up one day, with just us, the kids, whatever you want. Let's do it. So this one is, if you were an actress, who would you be? Why? And what movie would describe you best? Wow, this is actually like an interesting question. Like, good job. Okay, so if I were an actress, I'd probably be, who would I be? Women that immediately pop in my head is like a Sanaa Lathan, a little bit of Gabrielle Union, maybe like a Regina Hall. Yeah, I say like between those three ladies. Why? I don't know. When I see them on the screen, I just feel like they're just like amazing, beautiful, hardworking women. Like, I like them all. I just think Sanaa Lathan is just so beautiful. All of them are really beautiful, but like when it comes to like some of my faves, they are my faves. If I was older, a part of that generation, we could be friends. Like, I would like to be friends with y'all. Okay. And what movie best described me? I never thought of this question before. You know, I'm gonna start with like, what's my favorite movie? So, some of my favorite movies are The Parent Trap, because I always wanted a twin. Sorry, I just always wanted a twin. So if you do have a twin, I'm jealous of you. Another favorite movie of mine would be, I do like The Wood, even though that's like mostly men in that movie, but I don't know, like I just like it. As you can see, I like a lot of old movies. But if I was to say like some of the newer movies I like, Girls Trip, because I'm big on friendships, especially having good girlfriends around you. I really love that movie a lot, which inspired my trip to NOLA. Dang, I don't know if there's like one movie that described me, like myself, or my personality. Like, that's kind of hard. That is kind of hard. I may have to come back to that question. The next question is, how's married life? You know, I've been getting this question a lot. And honestly, when you get married after you've been with somebody for so long, to me, in my opinion, not much change except like your last name. That is it. Everything else is literally the same. Like, we do everything the same. We already talked about all the most important things prior to getting married. So maybe I say pre-marital counseling help with that part, and like other little things too. So marriage life hasn't been that hard married life hasn't been that hard to navigate for me. Like, for us, like, we always had like a good type of, you know, communication, good thing going. Yeah, married life is going good. I'm not ready to kill him yet, so I think that's good. All right, next question is, what is your dream career and where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I went to school for PR, public relations, and I had a minor in business. So after that, I graduated. I went to graduate school and I got my master's in integrated marketing communications. So I always wanted to own my own like PR agency, like long term, which I already started now, so I could say I'm working on that. And in 2019, when I became a mom, that's when I got introduced into influencer marketing. So now that's on my radar too, where I want that to be another stream of income for me. So basically running my own like a PR social media agency, and also being a full-time creator myself. Those are my like dream careers. If I have to choose one, it's hard for me to pick one thing, honestly. I want to be a million things. I also want to be a therapist. So sometime down this line, maybe in like my mid-30s, I may go to school to go back to be a therapist. Like, y'all don't understand how many people tell me that I should be a therapist, because it's just like, I guess I asked somebody one time I was talking to recently, when they told me it's just like my aura, just like the vibe I give just makes people able to talk to me and just be comfortable and open up. And I was like, wow, I've never heard that before. But back in high school, temporarily, like a short little thought, I did want to be a therapist or a counselor back then as well. So it's crazy to have this like thought or like idea come back around again, because people that I love are just really comfortable with talking to me, or I can just help them out with just like a simple conversation. But yeah, so I definitely would say those are my dream careers, because clearly y'all see I can't choose one thing, but if I had to choose, it would probably be all of that. And where do I see myself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I see myself being very successful, my business is thriving, my family complete, meaning that I will have my second child by then, and just also being in a position able to help others, being able to give myself, giving a lot, you know, to community or like just to my family. In the next 5 years, I can look back at this video and be like, oh my God, you really manifested this, or like just look back on so many things and just think about where I'm at right now. So right now I'm really just, you know, embracing my journey, taking it one day at a time. I've always had big goals that I wanted to accomplish, so, and I feel like I'm on the path of doing that, and you know, I'm really excited about that. And that's just like the little fire that I need to just keep going to, you know, crushing these goals, girl, crushing these goals. Because money and bills have to be paid. Because that's another thing, I like very nice things, so I need to be able to afford my lifestyle. Okay, so if it is a part of God's plan, then so be it. Question is, what sparked the idea of Cultured Creatives? So I kind of answered this like a little bit, but I guess I'm gonna go to more detail now. So Cultured Creatives is my PR and marketing business that I started with my good friend Shantae. So we started Cultured Creatives last year, so July 26th, 2021, it went live. Our website went live. I will always remember that day because like it was such a moment for us. So yeah, I wanted to start Cultured Creatives because during the pandemic, I think it really opened up a lot of people's eyes that, one, these jobs will give a about you, sorry, but they don't care about you for real. Clearly you see how many people lost their jobs, including me. So they don't care about you for real. Number two was, it was a lot of people in our community starting entrepreneurship. So sometimes just from a marketing PR perspective, when I see people starting their businesses and it's just like certain things that they could have done or certain mistakes they made to during their launch or like things like that, it's just like, dang, you had like, you know, good like social media team or PR person, you could have did this and that and differently. So I guess like what really inspired it was seeing like all these other people that we know step into entrepreneurship and seeing that they were lacking in those certain areas, just motivated us even more to like get our agency off the ground and get it started. So I'm so glad that we did. We had a great like 6 months. So from like July to December, we had about 3 or 4 clients, I think, and we hit our goal, our financial goal that we wanted to hit by the end of the year. So we were really happy about that. So this year in 2022, I just want to grow Cultured Creatives even more. We get like a lot of questions of like what type of services we offer, like the people we work with. So right now our biggest, like most popular service, of course, is social media management. We're also working with an influencer right now, and in talks with working with another influencer. So I feel like that's the way our business is going. It's more on the social side, even though we did have like a media relations client as well, but right now it's more social and influencer marketing. So helping influencers and just like helping people manage their social media accounts like that, and content creation strategy, all of that is what we're working on right now, which I'm so happy about because literally this is my dream. This is what I've been wanting to do, and I just can't wait to see it grow. And especially I can't wait till we get to the point where we can bring other people on. So I definitely see us hiring some people in the near future. So if you're interested, be on the lookout. But yeah, I hope that answered your question about what sparked culture creators. Next question is, how did you go about weaning from breastfeeding? You know, if you've been keeping up with me on social media, you know that I was breastfeeding my son Jackson for 2.5 years. And honestly, it was a struggle to get him off of my boobs. Like, nothing, all the remedies everybody said do, it did not work. So honestly, the best advice that I can give to you is, honestly, I started to, like, when I know the times like he would get hungry or want some milk, I would just like try to distract him or like feed him some food, like give him some food before I give him like some milk, or like give him some water. No, drink some water, you don't need a boob, like drink some water. Like, I would just try different things to keep him away from my boobs, and eventually it started to work. Like, he used to breastfeed like 3 times a day, and I got it down to like 2 times a day, then like only at night or like only in the morning. So it was just like making sure like you just doing things to combat them wanting your milk. It's a hard process. Jackson just literally one day he got his last milk of the boob and he didn't want it no more. It was like he wasn't even on it a long time either. It's like he took like a little sip of something and he was like, all right, I'm done. He did not want them ever again after that. It was like he just decided that he was done. So that's all I can give, because that's what happened. The next question is, where did you go to high school? And pre-mom info. Okay. Whew, that's a lot. So for high school, I went to University Prep Academy. So UPA is like downtown Detroit by Wayne State. That's where I went to high school. And pre-mom info. So let's see. I got pregnant with Jackson my last year of undergrad. So I found out literally like the summer before my last semester. If I could give any advice for moms to be, it probably would be make sure that you and your partner definitely have, like, you know, a conversation, plenty of conversations just about what you guys want to do, how you want to raise your child. I asked a lot of moms in my life a bunch of questions about motherhood, and all of them told me so many different things. Some of them like were true, some of them didn't happen for me at all. So sometimes you gotta take certain things with a grain of salt, especially if you're talking to like older folks. We all know how they are. Honestly, just try like read a thing that shows what type of mom that you want to be, like gentle parenting. I watch a lot of those videos now, especially with Jackson at the toddler stage, because if you know toddlers, they are a lot. So there's this one lady on TikTok, I'll have to like link her name or stuff, I can't remember right now, but she get like a lot of good recommendations and things like that that actually have worked for me. Like, I've tried it on Jackson and it actually works. So yeah, so anything you want to change, I thought like of the way I was brought up a lot and what my mom did and like other family members. So just putting that all into perspective really helped me going into motherhood. So I hope that answered your question. Is future plans for your business and social media career and family, of course. So I think I answered the family ones. I probably won't talk about it again, but my future plans for my business and being an influencer, I touched on that briefly, but I guess like a little bit more in depth. So future plans for Culture Creatives. Of course, I want to expand my business. I want to have a full team, you know, for everything that's needed for our agency. And I honestly just want to be one of the best agencies in the world, in Michigan, in Detroit. Like, I want us to be that go-to agency as we grow and, you know, our work gets out there to the world. But honestly, we just want to help as much people that we can become even greater. That is for brands and small businesses. So like that's what we're passionate about. That's where we want to continue working with, like, more businesses and like small brands or things like that, or even bigger brands. It don't matter. We want to work with you. we want to share our visions with you and help you grow in your industries as well. As far as influencing, so I'm challenging myself this year to really take it seriously, because in December and November I picked up like 2 amazing brand deals for just like posting like a little bit, and I'm like, dang, I really need to take this more seriously, because I know what I'm doing, but it was really like a lot of like, I don't know, doubting myself and like comparison, and honestly like a lot of overthinking too. That really can get in the way of things, or like fear of what I post. So now I'm getting past that, and I'm just like, post it, like post it. So I try not to let none of that bother me no more in 2022, because now I'm just gonna post it. I'm gonna take my content more seriously, and I'm gonna be getting them brand deals, honey. Okay, because my content is good just like everybody else's out there. So yeah, I have plans on taking that, you know, more seriously this year, and actually just, you know, planning out my content a lot better than I was before, and just doing everything that I need to do to really solidify my place in my industry and in my niche. So yeah, so stay tuned, because I've been working hard, honey. So I'm trying to stay consistent in all areas of life. Okay. Okay, so my next question is, what's your favorite part of the holiday season? It's the last one. So my favorite part of the holiday season probably be the food. Just look forward to everything slowing down for a moment. I look forward to slowing down, enjoying those little moments. Christmas, especially with Jackson, he gets so excited. Like this year he started to realize what everything was about, and it was everything to see the joy on his face when he got his gifts. I wish I recorded that, but yeah, I'll say that's my favorite part of the holiday season. Just how everybody can just be all like, you know, lovey-dovey. That's all my questions. Whew, I did not think I was gonna get through there that fast, but I did. I just want to say thank you so much for asking all of those questions. I hope, you know, you was able to get to know me a little bit more. Those were some really good questions, guys. Like, I like that. But so thank you so much for always engaging and supporting me through like whatever, whether it's like my regular posts, my sponsor posts, my YouTube videos, whatever it is. I really appreciate the support, and just thank you all so much for always helping me grow, and I just love sharing more with y'all. So I look forward to like keeping up with my YouTube videos this year too, so stay tuned for that, and let me know what else you'd like to see, and I can answer any more questions or do like a full video on any topics that you want to know more about. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching my channel, and if it's your first time here, please make sure you subscribe below to stay up to date with your girl. Okay, so see you guys next time. Bye.